Hello everybody, Looting for Life here, bringing you guys a brand new video, and today we have a box opening of Phantom Monarchs from Grand Archive. I keep wanting to call it Phantom Nightmare for some reason. I think there's a Yu-Gi-Oh set named that, but anyways, this set is probably one of the best Grand Archive sets, like, period, at least in my opinion. It's got a lot of cool stuff in it, both for various archetypes. It makes Chessmen playable, Spectre really gets to become a full thing with the Alice and everything. And of course you got some great support for Diana, both gun version and Aetherwing version. You have CL, which I can't get into, but I just don't care for his playstyle. But you got a lot of cool stuff in here. The big thing, of course, is the new Shattered Glass foils and also the curio foils, along with, of course, the CSR CUSRs. They're mixing things up. Very interesting stuff. I've not pulled a Shattered Glass, but I did manage to pull my first curio the other day, where I pulled a curio queen piece. I actually have her right over here now I think about it. Let's see. Where are you? There she is. Yeah, I pulled her the other day out of some random packs. My first curio, really cool. They're neat. I'm not super into them, but I do like the foiling and everything. And hey, it's another chase rarity to try to chase after. And I did actually manage to pull a CSR out of my first box back when a set dropped with the Merlin level 1. I don't have her anymore. I sold her. So, yeah. Anyways, that helps pay the bills. Big money for those CSRs still. So, let's see what we can get out of here. There's still a lot of stuff I'm very much looking for. Mainly chasing after those the ultra rares. Would be cool if I can pull anything high rarity. I'm not sure. I'm not gonna be upset or not. As far as I'm concerned, I've already gotten the extreme luck with that CSR on the first box. But let's see what we get out of here. I'm trying to think about anything in particular I'm looking for at the moment, but can't really remember. So let's go and crack this first pack and see what we get. Alrighty. So we have the Gleaming Smolder. A lot of stuff for the Merlin deck. I really want to test it out. I've heard mixed things about it. Some people are really liking it. Other people, not so much. I've heard the Struck version of it isn't all that great. At least that's going off of what I've been hearing from people at my locals and everything. You really have to do a lot of work to make it good. And we got a super rare out of the first pack. Spectral Haunting. This is a monster reborn for the Spectre deck for Alice. I really want to build Spectre Alice. I don't think I have anything for it at the moment, hardly anything. Obviously I have things here and there, but I'm missing Alice level 2. I just pulled Alice level 1 finally the other day. I don't know what all I need for it. I actually have Chessmen basically built. Need to actually test it out and figure it out. So far it looks like a really cool deck. For a second I thought I was another super out of the second pack. Reflected Bright. This is a card for good old oh, I'm losing my train of thought. This is for freaking this is for CL. I could not remember his name for the life of me. Let's see here. Return target card from your graveyard to your memory and put on the bottom of your champion's lineage. When you do, deal 1. Oh, okay, so this actually could be used for anybody. This is neat. I just assumed it was a CL card because it's got CL on it. But this is actually really cool for Gun Diana, for, I believe, if my memory's correct, the Spectre Alice is Umbra. My brain is just not working right now. So let's see what we get out of here. March On. That's one of those really cool cards for the deck. This card looks neat. Whenever your champion levels up, recover 2 at level 3 or more. At the beginning of your end phase, you may sacrifice it to draw a card. Really neat card. It feels like you really want to see it early game. And then our Ultra out of the set, third pack, wonderful, is Labyrinth Jeweled Opus. This is a really cool card for Merlin. I don't know how many they play. But I know right now this card's actually kind of expensive at $27, give or take. Might be different by the time this video goes up, but we will see. And it could be even different right now. I have no idea. I'm going off of prices I saw a while ago. So my brain is not firing on all cylinders right now. I am very tired, just got back from Digimon Locals, but I could not wait to open this box. This set is so much fun to open. This card looks cool. I hate how it's Exalted. I really wish Exalted you could still use if you match the normal color requirements, and it's just unlocked if you are not matching it, but I understand what they're doing with it. It makes sense. Genuflecting Execution. Boy. Exalted, and it costs a ton unless you're a mage, so not big on that card. And it can only destroy rested units. I don't know. Something could be cool with it. We'll see one day. Alrighty. Oh, come on, load. There we go. Pawn Piece. Siege Mauler, really cool artwork. I don't think he's all that great on the siegeable domains become really big. I've been testing the Plage Al Homage out of this set in Genbu, and it's been working wonders. Oh, come on, get focused. There we go. We got a foil Golden Rook. That's real. Oh, sorry, Golden Pawn, which is really cool. I think this is actually, yeah, this is one of the better, like, cheap chessmen, because as Taunt and on Death, you get to draw a card. And then also it can summon a Queen Piece token, just like the Pawn tokens, which is really good. Nice that you can rely on more than just the tokens to be able to do that. Then we have Lost Promises. Let's see here. You may banish 6 cards from your graveyard to activate this card from your memory without paying its cost if your champion is defending. Alice bonus. Oh, these are both Alice bonuses. Deal 3 damage to target attacking unit and end the combat phase. This card seems really cool. Literally only playable in Alice, but I do like it. I really wish Chessman Alice could use Chessman from any attribute. But it is what it is. They're not going to do that for every archetype like they did with Slime. That's probably for the better, but it still would be really nice. Oh, Fast Cure. I'm going to set that aside. That's a good card. One thing that worries me about trying to play Alice is the fact that you are stuck at level 2. You can't go to a 3. So you do, you're not at max HP. Maybe one of these days they'll give us a level 3 Alice. We'll have to wait and see, but considering we're probably going to jump ship to another world after this set, we'll have to wait and see what they do. A lot of cards I've seen already and everything. Very cool stuff. We have Sworn's Windhand. It's another card for CL. God, the artwork for a lot of the Spectre cards are just so pretty. Incapacitate, that's another card I need to set aside. I don't have enough of those. We got a Purifying Thurible. It's a Regalia item, Cleric artifact. Pay X, target opponent banishes X cards from their graveyard. If X is to degrade or draw a card into your memory. That is mean. Seems more like a side card? I don't know. This set, despite having arguably 2 or 3 decks that want to focus on grave, also has a lot of grave hate, which is mildly annoying, but the graveyard is getting way too powerful in Grand Archive. They kind of need to introduce more grave hate, so good to see them trying to balance things out a little bit. Did find out that Genbu actually has a few ways to counter Orpful Sword, or whatever it's called, Opful Sword, I forget what it's called. It's the distortion version of Forpal Sword, which banishes the entire graveyard, and it's very difficult to counter because water doesn't have any way to destroy it. But the Fatestone of Heaven, I think is it called. Whenever you play it out, it does destroy a Regalia with the cost of 1 or less, so you can't actually pop it, which is great. And then we got another super rare, Field of Ranks and Files. This is for Chessmen, which is great to see. I don't think I have many of these. It gives Chessmen even more buffs and everything, which the deck needs. I'm really worried with Chessmen about the resource management, because you're trying to play out allies and also attack with the allies, and also giving them using the attack cards, commanded wills, and all that stuff with them. Just seems like it needs a lot of resources, which maybe fractals will help with. I don't know. And we got another one of those Alice cards. Yeah. Yeah, that's another one of the, like, Monster Reborn cards, kind of. Not really, that's a different one. There is a straight-up, like, Spectre Monster Reborn. I forget what it's called off the top of my head. But, you play out a Spectre from your grave, playing multiple card games and mixing up the terminologies. Let's see here. Come on. Anyways, yeah. There we go. Grave Gateau. That card looks so... That does not look like good cake, but it does look really good. You just tap it, sacrifice, put a buff counter on a Spectre ally, and you can ephemerate it back from 1. Stupid good card. Feels good. That's all I'm saying. Got the Insolvable Fractal. I've thought about playing this in mill decks, so you can play it out from later, from your trash for later, your grave later. Ugh. I am running out of room on my desk. These are going in my trash bag. There we go. Alrighty. Not even halfway through the box. We did get the Ultra. We have one foil, a couple supers so far. Let's see what we can get. Okay, we got the Merlin level 3. That's really cool. Already got her from the Recollection though, so it's not all that great. I'm surprised they didn't do a Recollection for either of the 2 Alices. Like I would have thought they would have done a Recollection for at least the Evil Alice, but no, they didn't. And it's very interesting. So this is the domain I was telling you about earlier that I've been testing in Gembu. When you enter, whatever you play it out, on enter it mills 2 cards, and then, well, you have 4 or more water element cards in your grave. All your animals and beasts get +1 with their health, which is really cool. And actually, it matters so much. I was playing against Arsana, and he just could not kill my guys while that was out because they were all 1 health over his Comet Falls, which was very, very handy. Made him have to work a little harder to kill my things. Alrighty. I really need to work on my Gembu deck. That's probably going to be one of the first deck profiles I put on here, but I do really, really need to work on it because I'm not entirely happy with the build. Turn, Swords to Rook. This is one of the cards that makes me kind of want to test Wind Chessmen, but considering most of the Chessmen cards I've seen are in water, it doesn't feel all that good, at least compared to water. Alrighty. Oh, come on, focus. I may have a better battery in my camera, but it still does not want to focus half the time. Alrighty, Sparklight. I have a foil one of these I pulled. What was this card called again? Equivalent Exchange. All I can think of is Full Metal Alchemist. En Passé, Command Chessman. As long as Chessman pawn ally is attacking with En Passant. Did I call it Passé earlier? It has on kill if there are no buff counters on this ally. Put 2 buff counters on it, which is pretty good, but it's really, again, hard to argue against a water build. I don't know, maybe somebody's going to tell me in the comments down below that, no, wind is better. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe it is. Okay. Got an Astral Shard token. I've noticed they are really focusing on the tokens in this set, and Astral Shard's included in that for some reason. Very interesting. I wish they would... I want to like the Astral Shard stuff. It's just nothing in it really makes me go, yeah, that's worth playing with Arasan instead of focusing on Starcall. Return to the Depths. It's a CO card. Puts an open counter on stuff. Really cool card. I hate pulling the Ultra out of the first few packs, because then it, like, okay, unless I hit, like, a CSR, a Shattered Glass, or a Curio, there's nothing... Oh, I've spoken into existence. We got Luxem Sight, Shattered Glass. Holy crap. That is so cool. That is so cool. I was not expecting that. That is so cool. Luxem Sight, Shattered Glass. I forget what the actual terminology is for it, but we got the Shattered Glass. I'm going to just kind of go put those aside. So the Shattered Glass cards all are at least like $200 last I saw. I don't know off the top of my head with Luxem Sight. That is very interesting. I was genuinely not expecting to pull any of them. So now I've been very lucky to pull one of each of the like main chase rarities, a CSR, a Curio, and a Shattered Glass. I guess I gotta pull the CUR now, and then it'll be everything. But the day I pull a CSR is the day pigs are gonna be flying. But dang, that's amazing. I pulled a Shattered Glass. I was genuinely not expecting that. So okay, I just spoke it into existence. Give me the CUR now. Let's see how that goes. That's not gonna happen. God. Anyway, so focus, focus, focus. I doubt we're gonna get another big hit. That's crazy. So that I've only pulled one foil if you don't count the shattered glass so far, which is also interesting. So we still got some interesting foils we can pull. Spirit of Purity, I don't see any point in playing this unless you really want to go with the all-norm stuff. It's very interesting. There is a lot of good norm support. I just feel like you're kind of like just really, really gimping yourself, but I don't know. Oh my god, we pulled a Shattered Glass. I can't stop thinking about it. Luxem Sight too. Personally, I really want Terrasite, but Luxem Sight I will happily take. I'll take any of them. I don't care which one. Oh god, that's so cool. Okay, focus. There we go. Oh boy. Oh, come on. There we go. Oh. There we go. Okay. We have Freezing Gambit. Oh, this is a Chessman card. As additional cost to activate this card, sacrifice a Chessman ally, choose one or both, negate target card activation unless its controller pays 2. Target unit's attacks gets -3 until end of turn. That's interesting. I'm not super big on sacrificing the Chessman, but I get why. Oh, cool. We got the Bandersnatch. Firmius Foe. I want to call it Furious, but it says Firmius. Firmius? I don't know. Very, very interesting card. Apparently that card's CSR has a chance of having a different artwork where he's got like a little duck or something on his head. I forget what, but it's interesting to say the least. Throwing a little bit of a mix in the thing for CSRs. They did it last set too with White Queen, I want to say. Yeah, I think it was a White Queen. God. So yeah, Bandersnatch is one of those cards you really need for Evil Alice. And I still have not pulled Evil Alice. Level 2 at least. I did pull level 1 out of some random packs the other day. But not the level 2, and I've yet to see her. Thankfully she keeps going down, which is great. Keep her price cheap. Unless somebody, I guess, figures out something with the deck. I don't know. We'll see. Okay. Here's the Merlin I pulled as a CSR, but let's see here. Fast Cure. Veiled Breeze. I hate that card. This is the card I'm thinking of, right? Yeah, that card's annoying. Okay, and then we got Seven of Hearts. I've heard she's kind of hard to pull, which thankfully I've pulled enough to where I can play the amount that I want to play. In Suited, I need to figure out Suited real bad. I like the aesthetics of the deck, and I really want to play it. So, I guess we'll see once I get around to testing it out, figuring it out. Okay, come on, focus. There we go. Golden Gambit, Polishing Flourish, Gilded Pyre, Drown in Sorrow, Six of Spades. I need Chance. That Chance is the other one I really, really need. Then we got Castling. I have plenty of those. Because I think I only have one Chance, and I pulled the foil over, which is great. But would love to see another Chance. That's one of the big ones I need. Alrighty, focus. We've got Queen Peace, Grave Gateau, Vestal Priestess. Keep on going. Gilded Pyre, Crackling Incineration, Obscured Offering. I'm not a big fan of that card, honestly. Got Conjuring Fluorescence. Still no more foils. That is very interesting. We do still have quite a few packs left. Here's the last one on the right side of the box. I think I've got at least 2 more packs after this. Okay. I mean, if I don't get the normal 3 foils, I'm not going to complain because I did pull a freaking Shattered Glass, but it is still a little bit weird. We got the Croaking Webfoot. Oh, there's a foil. We got Nether Dodo Bird. Cool. And then we got a Ghastly Slime. This is like the 3rd copy of this card I've pulled. That is very... I wonder if this is actually like all that great in slimes. I gotta get around to getting more... I only have one Baby Silver, the replacement for Baby Gray. And I really need to get more of them because I think it's a 4 of in the deck, even though it's not as good as Silver. I mean, as Gray. But it is something I really want to play again because I loved slimes back when I was playing those. back when the deck was playable with Baby Gray. It does suck that it had to get banned. I think from what I heard, because I wasn't really playing at the time, I heard that like people were using it as like an engine or something in other decks, because it was just so many draws and everything. So come on, let me grab it. Okay, last pack. Can we get anything special? We do still technically have one foil that we can pull, but unless the Shattered Glass counts, I don't know if it does or not. Come on. Okay, focus. There we go. And let's see here. Do we get anything crazy in the last pack? No, not really. Lagomorph Piece. Alice bonus. This costs one less to activate. Materialize, banish it. Return target chessman command card from your graveyard to your memory. Very good card for chessmen. I would think so. So, if the Shattered Glass counts, we got our three foils. If it does not, we did not, but oh well. I was really not expecting to pull another high chase card rarity. That's really freaking cool. These are so pretty, by the way. Like, so pretty. And they're a little bit textured, not really, but they kind of are textured. You can kind of like feel where like the borders of the metal would be on Shattered Glass. Very interesting rarity. I wonder if they're going to keep doing these. I don't know, but it will be interesting to see what they do. I really like it. So, did I get everything I want out of this box? No, not really. But, you know what? I cannot complain. I have no right to complain. I got my money's worth and then some out of this with the Luxem site. I'm actually very curious what the Luxem site is going for. I know the different sites are worth different prices. They all average around 200, at least last I saw, and that was a few days ago. So it could be different. It could be. Let's see here. Luxem site in Grand Archive. Yeah, it's about $230 right now for the Luxem site. So that's really good. That's really good. I would hold on to it, but it's not the one that I was really wanting, which was Terrasite, Sylvie and all that stuff. So I will probably be listing it on eBay later and stuff. But, or heck, I might just hold on to it for trade bait. I don't know. There's plenty of CSRs I really want in this game, so we will see. Anyways, very happy with this box. Awesome to pull. Yeah, just great. Anyways, guys, if you are interested in Grand Archive, Chaotic, or Digimon, please be sure to rate, comment, subscribe, and follow this channel. This channel used to be dedicated towards Chaotic. I am moving it towards being a catch-all for my 3 favorite card games that are not named Yu-Gi-Oh! That, of course, being, again, Grand Archive, Chaotic, and Digimon. And, yeah, I already got my first Digimon video up, and this will be my first Grand Archive video going up. I have a bunch of ideas and stuff I want to do for videos, and if you have any ideas down below that you want to give me in terms of, like, content you want to see and everything, please leave a comment down below and let me know what you think and what you want to see. I am really trying to learn video editing, so hopefully we get some high quality stuff coming up. Anyways, thank you all. Rate, comment, subscribe. See y'all later. Peace out. Goodbye. Thank you all for watching the video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please consider rating, commenting, and subscribing to my channel. It all goes a long way to helping out me and my channel. And also, if you do, please consider following me on social media, as well as also checking out my other channels. Thank you all for watching. Have a great day. Peace out.